Okay, start the thing up and then just, you know, gun her a few times, rev it up a few times.
Ready?
Yep. Just rev it up and hold it. Just let it idle. Okay. That's blue smoke, not black diesel smoke. It's only running on 7 cylinders at most. It's missing completely on one. And I suspect the one that it's missing on, that may undo the oil fill cap here. Here it just about blows the cap off in your hand. And it's evidently got a lot of compression going by one cylinder, which I'm assuming is the one that's not hitting because of the way it's chuffing. Put the cap back in. If you don't screw it down, it won't even stay in. It'll blow it right back out at you. I mean, literally all you do is turn loose of it and it's gone. So huge quantities of flow by. So much so that if you put the oil fill cap in and tighten it down, it's still blowing over on the stream. Not only around the piston tube, but it's also blowing out the valve cover gaskets on the manifold. I'm not sure what's blowing it out up there on the front. The belts on the front of the engine is also all covered in oil. Starter's all covered in oil running off from the manifold and valve cover gaskets. I'm guessing broken piston or broken rings on one piston. You can't even put the oil cap on it unless you hold it in while you tighten it down. And the fact, like I say, it's only hitting on, at the most, 7 cylinders. All total, it's probably run 10 or 15 minutes now. I'll have my helper go around and rev her up and hold the throttle up again, and we'll see what it's doing as far as smoke. The engine temperature's not up to full, but it's definitely up off of the cold page. Under my service truck that's sitting about 10 feet away, absolutely covering everything in oil. There's so much. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see the oil literally is running out of the front crank across the front motor mount. I just dumped almost a gallon of oil in it. Assuming it was full when you guys had it on your yard up there, it used a gallon of oil just getting it loaded onto the trailer and off the trailer. Go ahead and shut it off, Troy.
last but not least, if you take your finger and wipe the exhaust, it's absolutely raw black oil, completely covering the exhaust and starting to run down the outside of the exhaust. But, you know, a quick wipe of the exhaust and that's what your thumb looks like. So, anyway, there's a, in fact, it's even showing oil, blubbering oil out around some of the connections on the exhaust around the turbocharger. At this point, with that much oil in the exhaust, probably end up catching the thing on fire between the oil that's throwing everywhere out the front and the oil that's pumping through and out the exhaust. Anyway, there's what we got for our 613C scraper that was delivered last night from Appell Equipment in Galva, Illinois.
Got a pretty good leak underneath.
Oh yeah, that's what's running out from the engine. It's sitting there running streams of oil out. Look at here. It's running out of it as we speak, out of the belly pan. I don't know what all that is. That may not even be engine oil there, because this puddle up here that's running out of the front portal on the belly pan looks like the engine oil. That one back there looks to be, of course it could be contaminated from running through the belly pan, so it may still be more engine oil. Trying to see if there's any place I can look in to the back side, but can't tell. So I don't know what all's leaking oil. We know that the engine sure is toasted. There we have it. The rest of the machine, you know, doesn't really look too bad for the age. It's about what you would expect. But be a nice yard ornament though.